Der goldene Schmetterling. Okay, das ging fix.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hats are all over it. Captain's trying to fend him off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Alles klar. Und damit einen wunderschönen guten Tag, meine lieben Freundinnen und Freunde. Ein herzliches Moin zurück zu L.A.Noire.
He'll never find out.
Was denn, Lady?
My acting coach says I have real talent.
Alles klar. Gut. Wow.
You're hurting me.
Wie denn?
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Gute Frau, ich habe Ihnen noch nichts getan. Okay. Dann gehen wir doch mit unseren lieben Freund mit. Ja, alles gut. Und wir fahren zu unserem Einsatz.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Okay. Einmal drehen. Upsala, bin falsch abgebogen. Yep. Wow, wow. Okay, Rusty. Yep.
Take the next right.
Alles klar, die nächste rechts. Rusty, wo geht's lang?
Need to turn left at the next junction.
Halt, nächste Kreuzung. Weißt du, Orientierung wie eine Bockwurst.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Na, der scheint ja...
I was first on scene. You're a modest little person. Much to be modest about.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Ein Pfefferbaum, okay, alles klar. Ach, mein lieber Hernandez. Also der Captain, der sah aber auch nicht so begeistert aus.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Alles klar.
She is.
Ei. Schon wieder eine nackte Frau, okay.
Similar MO.
For what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stalked. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation is the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Do you mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Ah, Rusty. Amigo, du schließt wahrscheinlich wieder zu schnelle Schlüsse. Okay, der gehört zur Polizei, der macht wahrscheinlich Beweisfotos und alles. Dann untersuchen wir doch mal den Tatort. Da ist sogar noch Geld drin. Deirdre Möller.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Ah, Parent Teacher Association, okay.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Hm. Alles klar.
Victim a white female Jane Doe on Hill Street. Possible ID of Deirdre Muller. Can you run through the name and give me the details?
Ah, okay, er telefoniert schon mal hinterher. Das ist gut. Ah, dann untersuchen wir doch mal den Körper.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Hm. Ach, und ich stehe noch auf Just Chatting. Sekunde eben. Ganz kurze Sekunde eben. So. Okay, und da sind wir auch schon wieder. So. Fingernägel sind schon blau angelaufen. Gehen wir mal aufs Gesicht.
Look at your mark. Very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Ah, scheiße, ein Seilmuster. Ah, sieht nicht gut aus.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Hm, ja, super. War ja klar, dass die Presse da natürlich hinter ihr ist.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Fehlender Schmuck. Ui! War doch noch gar nicht fertig. Okay. Der hat jetzt nur Augen für den Ring, aber... Ich meine, an dem Arm da ist ja auch noch so eine Schnittwunde daran, so lange.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Muller of 130 North Bondi Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Muller.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Ah, Fußspuren, alles klar. Hm. Gibt's hier sonst noch was? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Ach, Rusty, mein Freund, du ziehst wieder zu schnelle Schlüssel. Du hast nur keinen Bock auf Arbeit und Papierkram. Okay, es gibt hier anscheinend nur 3 Dinge. A, B, C. Beweisstück A ist die Dame. B ist die Tasche. C die Fußspuren. Alles klar. Dann würde ich doch mal sagen,
Please tell me what's going on.
Rusty, mein Freund, lass mal zum Wohnort des Opfers hinfahren. Blub. So. Wohnsitz der Mollers. Deirdre Moller. Alles klar.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my 3rd divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Ah, komm, das machen wir auch noch mit. Komm. Die Kollegen brauchen Hilfe. Da springen wir doch mal zur Seite. Wie lange ist denn das? Okay, wir sind hier. Oh, hier ist ein Tatort. Okay. Wir müssen dahin. Und... Oh, ist der Überfall? Wo ist denn der Überfall? Ja, da. Okay, dann fahren wir erstmal sehr lange geradeaus. Und dann links. Beim Olive Hill. Okay. Okay. So, ich mache mich mal ein bisschen leiser. Also meine Kopfhörer. Ist ein wenig geräuschvoll hier. Das merke ich auch gerade in der Aufnahme oder bei OBS. Sekunde mal. Ich mache das mal ein bisschen leiser. Sound. Effekte. Okay. Sollte ja jetzt besser sein. Speichervorgang. Yep. Ja. Okay. Das ist besser. Wow. Wow.
Up ahead, you turn left.
Wir sind im Einsatz. Aus dem Weg, ja. Aus dem Weg. Da. Die Polizei ist da. Okay. Oh, da ist schon Schießerei.
This is car 11K. You're on the help call.
11K, shots fired, officer down, 6th Street and Lindley Place, 6th Street and Lindley Place. Repeat, shots fired, officer down.
Alles klar. Cop Killer, shoot. Oh.
Okay. That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir.
Alles klar.
Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Alles klar. Dude.
Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag.
Ah, ich wollte gerade sagen, Rusty. Ich hätte die Beine abgeschossen. So. Nein. Hallo, hallo. Hallo. Ich wollte gerade sagen, Spiel, meine Güte. Mach da mal was. Eieiei. So. Ich weiß gar nicht, dass er da ist.
Won't help console the officer's family, but these guys are done.
Was? Achso, dann macht er ja wieder Meldung. Rückmeldung. Eieiei. Tschüsschen. Der hat auch eine Flapse gezogen, der Gute. Eieiei. So. Russi, dann... würde ich doch sagen, geht's mal ab zu unserem Fall.
Keep on going.
Okay.
Just ignore this turn.
Auch nie. Dann ballern wir einfach mal ganze...
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Okay, ups. Hoppala. Das wird verdammt teuer für uns.
You need to turn left at the next junction. Keep on straight.
Alles klar. Ich kann Rusty immer... Ah, oh Gott, Jungs! Die fahren ja auch wie Blöden. Oder bin ich das?
You don't need to turn here.
Okay. Geht wahrscheinlich erstmal eine ganze Weile geradeaus.
Through this intersection.
Gut. Immer geradeaus.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired.
Bank of America. Mhm. Alles klar. Was sind wir eigentlich? Zielort, Scrollen, Legende? Wo sind wir? Der ist da, der Fall. Da ist noch ein verstecktes Auto. Oder war ein verstecktes Auto? Wo sind wir? Da. Okay, wir könnten die dritte rechts. In die Bonnie Bray Street. Alles klar. Dann fahren wir in die Bonnie Bray Street. Code 3 Identify. Yep, alles klar, machen wir. Bonnie Bray Street. Und da geht es dann immer nur noch geradeaus. Also ich meine diese ganzen Funkspruch-Missionen, die... Ja. Die mag ich irgendwann mal später. Die ganzen Funkspruch-Missionen. Erstmal möchte ich die Hauptmission machen. Mal gucken. Oh. Ich glaube, wir sind da. Wohnsitz der Mollers. Oh. FBI, open up.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
Rusty.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Vor einem kleinen Mädchen setzt du dich einfach hin und rauchst eine Fluppe. Ey.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Okay, die brauche ich nicht. Geige. Okay. Ein Notizbüchlein. Achso, ach, wir sind im Zimmer von dem Mädel. Ups. Ah, die Arbeitsschuhe. Gucke mal an. Schuhgröße 8.
Size 8.
41, was kleine Füße. Oder? Können wir den anderen auch noch? Das ist genau derselbe. Okay. Was haben wir hier denn? Ein Etui. Machen wir das mal auf.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Ah, okay. Eine Uhr. Und hier ist wahrscheinlich ein Ring-Etui drin.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Fehlende Uhr und Ringe. Alles klar. Ich meine, die Tasche, die wäre ja ziemlich verdächtig gewesen. Okay, da können wir nicht raus. Hier können wir auch noch nichts machen. Ja, Sekunde. Oh.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Don't forget Mommy's birthday. Oh. Ach du Scheiße, die hatte Geburtstag. Oh nee, die gebackenen Plätzchen. Das sind gebackene Plätzchen. Eieieiei. Okay, die hatte Geburtstag. Oh, Scheiße.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Die hat sie aber schnell beruhigt. Vor allem Phelps. Hallo, was ist denn das für eine Ansage? Ganz ehrlich. Letzter Kontakt mit Opfer.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Die guckt schon so weg. Ich glaube, ich würde das anzweifeln, wa?
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Okay. Die fehlende Uhr.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Man, da guckt sie manchmal auch weg. Aber sehr lange zu uns. Ich würde sagen, wir glauben ihr das.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Okay, Zustand der Ehe.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Okay, da guckt sie uns aber wieder kürzer an und... Ja, die spielt aber auch mit der Unterlippe und alles.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Sagte 9, ne?
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Ja, weil deine Arbeitsstiefel die Größe 41 haben.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Ah, ja. Gut. Alibi für ihn.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Guckt aber auch schon öfters weg. Scheinbar hat mehrfach in der Mordnacht vergebens zu Hause angerufen. Ah, ups. Ah, okay. Sie waren die ganze Nacht hier. Sie sind zu Hause geblieben, während ihre Frau ihre Tochter abholen fuhr. Ja, das ist richtig. Ja. Alles klar, amigo. Ich glaube, du lügst schon wieder.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Ja, und zwar...
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Tja. Vermisstenmeldung.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Er schließt öfters die Augen, guckt weg, spielt mit seiner Unterlippe und macht so Kopfbewegungen und spielt mit den Augenbrauen. Das bedeutet, er versucht sich selber zu sagen, er spinnt sich gerade seine Geschichte zusammen. Okay, dafür haben wir zwar keinen Beweis für diese Lüge, aber ich kann es anzweifeln.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Frühere Fälle von Gewalt, gab's die?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Ja, aber du guckst auch schon wieder nach links. Quatsch, nach rechts. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, welche Seite das war. Ich habe mir mal so einen Film angesehen. Glaube ich, SWAT hieß der. Mit Denzel Washington? Nee. Oder doch? Ich glaube, das war Denzel Washington. Da wurde erklärt, dass wenn jemand entweder nach links oder nach rechts guckt, dass er versucht zu lügen. Weil er die Gehirnhälfte für Fantasie, sage ich mal, ansteuert und nicht die für Erinnerung.
Please, if that's all, please just leave.
Nein.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Och du, ihr hattet Streit. Und gekauft für DerGerry Moller nach Vorfall von häuslicher Gewalt. Du hast ihr ein Präsent gekauft, mein Lieber.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair, it drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Na nö. Ja, ich komm rüber.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Aha, oha, oha.
The cop they've been talking about on the radio?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Oop. Oop. Ich hab ihn. Ja. Alles klar. Na, Hugo, was wolltest du denn da machen? Ach, du wolltest die Schuhe verbrennen. Schuhe ist
This
8.
doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Alles klar.
Don't need this?
Das ist ein cooler Postkasten.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
His mother would be proud of him.
Alles klar, mache ich gleich. Ich möchte auch noch mal kurz telefonieren. Asphaltdschungel. Erfolg freigeschaltet bekommen.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alles klar. Dass das damals so schnell ging. Ich meine, die Telefonistinnen wussten bestimmt Bescheid, aber, ne? Okay. Dann fahren wir doch erstmal zum Schauhaus.
So wait for the next turning and go right.
Alles klar. Machen wir.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on it.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Phelps!
Phelps! Entschuldigung.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Alles klar, dann müssen wir da wohl wahrscheinlich hin.
And left.
Einsatz. Jupp. Schön nackt zerkratzen. Toll. Okay. Dann gehen wir doch mal dahin. Mal gucken, was da abgeht. Das ist, glaube ich, eine Schule, ne? Oh, schön, dass sie alle Platz machen.
Keep on going through here.
Ist das Radio oder ist das Funk? Wenn, dann würde ich sagen, geh aus der Leitung.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway.
Okay. blend mich mal schon mal aus.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Wow.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it, get out. Put your hands in the air.
Wo ist er? Da. Okay.
Give it up, LAPD.
Da. Ja. Wo ist er? Wo ist er?
Don't make me chase you.
Ah, Mist. Komm, mach ein bisschen schneller.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Ups. Und da drauf. Schnell, schnell, schnell. Okay, wo ist er? Wo ist er? Kopfarbeit. Habe ich noch schon mal erfolgreich geschaltet. Alles klar.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
Alles
You're
klar.
behind the wheel.
Ich glaube, das war einfach nur so ein Mini-Case. Was ich witzig finde, weil normalerweise Rusty geht nie ans Funkgerät. Vielleicht habe ich auch einfach nur schnell die Maustaste gedrückt. Leichenschauhaus. Morgue oder Morgue? Keine Ahnung. Ich lasse mich mal kurz ausgeblendet. Gucken, was der Gerichtsmediziner zu erzählen hat. Da ist er nicht. Ah, hier.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Alles klar, dann machen wir das doch. Ah, okay, wir können... Vergleiche anstellen, okay. Nein. Ich schätze mal, das ist das hier.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Könnte schon... Ja. Könnte schon passen.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Alles klar, wir haben also nichts gefunden. Auch nicht schön. Okay, Kumpel, ich leih mir mal eben kurz dein Telefon aus. Da.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now. How can I
Phelps,
help?
badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Dann würde ich doch mal sagen, ab zur Schule. Ich fahr mal.
Oh, I'm not gonna strangle you. Then what do you want my stopping for? I'm gonna soak it in bourbon.
Ach halt. Nein.
Exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroners.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Well, I'm sleepy and it's after 3 o'clock. You won't let me help you. You just want to
Okay,
keep me
das war ein
awake
bisschen
all
knapp.
night. Why don't you admit it? I'm sick. What's your stocking? You wouldn't tell Gloria Goose if you were stocking.
Okay, das ist eine
Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Okay.
Go left now.
Okay.
We're taking the next left.
Gut, mache ich. Das ist ein Radio, was da im Hintergrund läuft. Ach du Scheiße. Die sind da die ganze Zeit nur am Blubbern. Ich dachte, das wäre die ganze Zeit so ein Polizeifunk, oder wie?
Easy.
V? Ach, warte. Ach, das ist die Video- oder die View-Kamera, die so eine andere... Ah, alles klar. Für Kamerafahrten. Ich wünschte, ich könnte einen anderen Radiosender einstellen. Oh Gott. Ist das eine Komödie oder? Ist das eine Komödie, die da läuft? Alles klar. Gut, dann sind wir jetzt mal bei der Folie. Ich blende mich schon mal aus, für den Fall, dass es eine Zwischensequenz gibt.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Alles klar. Kann ich das Fahrrad mitnehmen? Nee, ne? Hoppla. Du Penner. So, einmal ein Sprint hinter dem Perversen hinterher. Hey. Oh, wo ist er? Da. Ja, ich sehe ihn. Komm her doch. Alter, wie lange können wir noch hin? Wie lange kann er noch hin? Komm. Ne? Sprint. Ja! Ich hab ihn noch.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun, and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Das ging schnell. Das ging verdammt schnell. Achso. Ach, das ist nicht unser Auto, ich wollte gerade sagen, ne? Okay. Plupp. Ja, Mensch. Würde ich sagen, Fall gelöst. Nein. Aber vielleicht, wer weiß, vielleicht hat er was gesehen. Oder gibt es hier noch Beweise, die man sammeln kann? Ich glaube nicht, ne? Ich meine, die Musik. Gab's da noch was? Ah, okay. Rusty? Hast du noch was für mich? Bitte? Schade, ich dachte, ich... Hä? Hä? Ah, okay. Ich wollte sagen, hä? Oh, shit.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Alles klar.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
H&M. Tja. Hugo Muller.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Blutiger Radmutterschüssel. Alles klar, dann rufen wir doch mal die Zentrale an. So, jetzt können wir rennen. Das finde ich immer witzig. Wir müssen immer erst aus einem bestimmten Radius rauskommen, um vernünftig rennen zu können.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
Alles klar.
You're a real asshole, you know that?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Zum Zentralrevier, bitte. So, und während der schönen Fahrt blende ich mich ihm ganz kurz aus. Und dann...
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Bin ich gleich wieder da.
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Okay, da war die Autofahrt doch etwas kürzer als gedacht. Wir sehen uns gleich wieder. In der YouTube-Aufnahme gehe ich kurz eben auf Pause und wir sehen uns gleich wieder. Bis gleich. So, liebe Freunde, ich bin wieder da. Und dann würde ich doch sagen, geht's weiter.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Nein.
The evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Alles klar. Gut, dann kümmern wir uns doch erstmal um den guten Moller.
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case I need to break.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Ja, damals war der Lügendetektor-Test noch ein beliebtes Mittel, um Lügen, um entweder sagen zu können, ja, der lügt, der sagt die Wahrheit. Man kann den eigentlich so leicht austricksen, indem man einfach ruhig bleibt und sich nichts anmerken lässt.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Okay, er sieht aber ziemlich ehrlich aus.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Okay. Was ist mit dem Seil?
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Alter, was hat die da draußen für Schuhe an? Ernsthaft. Guckt aber immer wieder so weg.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Der reitet sich eigentlich schon richtig in die Scheiße, du. Alles klar.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Okay. Seilmuster, overall. Blutflecken gefunden im Kofferraum. Achso. Wo bewahren Sie die Arbeitskleidung auf? Ich könnte sagen, dass er lügt, ne? Ah.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Das glaube ich nicht wirklich. Ich habe den Blutflecken gefunden im Kofferraum. Das war doch das Seil, oder? Nee, Quatsch, der Overall. Den habe ich ja gefunden.
Either you start backing up what you're saying, or I'm gonna walk
Ah, scheiße. Zugang zum Radmutterschlüssel, der
Your
war
wife was
das.
beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
Shit, die habe ich jetzt versaut. Es ging nur um den Overall. Nicht um den hier.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Tja. Ah, shit. Ein Ding habe ich... Ah, shit. Ein Ding habe ich versaut. Verdammt. Ah.
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Alles klar. Tja, Eli.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Kumpel, was ist mit dir denn passiert? Wer hat dich denn sozusagen geprügelt, hä?
I done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
Tja, wollen wir mal gucken.
I done 14 years in and out of prison,
Ja,
son.
ja, ja.
You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
Ey, ich kann nicht klicken. Hä? Ich konnte nicht klicken.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Okay.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Okay, Zugang zum Flechtseil.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Der guckt schon. Wow. Der gute Mann. Entschuldigung, ich habe vergessen, mich einzublenden. Der gute Mann guckt schon sehr straight geradeaus. Blinzelt nicht. Macht keine komische Gesichtsakrobatik. Boah, bei dem... Aber wir haben ja ein Seil gefunden. Er sagt zwar, jedes Seil tut's, aber...
I've done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
Mrs. Muller was strangled with a triple braid. Give me something, Eli.
I like braid, but I didn't rope that woman. You're not hanging this one on me, partner.
Shit.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Da würde ich sagen, dass das eine Lüge sein könnte. Wir haben die Schmetterlingsbrosche. Er guckt ja schon so komisch.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about?
That's the guy. Detective. That's him. That's the guy who parked the car. I'm sure of it. Hey, he's getting away.
Wow, was?
That's not true. I can't go to jail.
Alles klar, Verfolgungsjagd. So, Molly.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Ich versuch's ja.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Oh. Scheiße. Ah, scheiße.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
Basti, jetzt schießt doch mal auf seine Reifen.
Keep it on the road, goddammit.
Ja, jetzt schießt doch mal vernünftig auf seine Reifen. Junge. Ah, Mann, wir halten die... Ihr Head... Wow.
We got lucky, Russ.
You and your goddamn Latin, Phelps.
It ends here, Hugo. Once we get the janitor's statement, you'll be staring down a murder charge.
Show me your hands.
Okay. Alles klar. Ab in die Zelle mit den beiden. Kollege, meinst du, es hat sich gelohnt?
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Ups. Scheiße, ich glaube, wir haben es verbockt. Routinemäßig. Hugo Moller steht eine Mordanklage bevor. Michelle denkt über ein Leben als Waise nach. What? Alter, scheiße. Gefundene Hinweise. Ah, verdammt. Na gut, vielleicht mache ich den Fall irgendwann nochmal. Meine lieben Freundinnen und Freunde, ich schließe den Fall. Es kommt bestimmt noch gleich eine hier Cutscene. Und wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin wünsche ich einen traumhaften Tag. Tschüss. Boah, ist das ärgerlich.
Belt! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing. See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Hat er gar nicht mal so unrecht. Der gute Phelps.